Combat sports fans, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, I9s, and I'm sorry that this video is coming out like a day after it really should be. Usually I like to post my reactions either the night of or the morning right after, so I have time to think about what happened in the card. But I'll be honest, like I said in a previous video, I'm kind of couch hopping right now, figuring out my living situation and whatnot. So it's kind of hard for me to be able to record. I don't often have a space where I have some quiet. Right now I do, so I'm going to take advantage of it. And let's just talk about Charles Oliveira versus Dariush, because that fight ended so much quicker and went the complete opposite way that I expected. I picked Beneil, but Charles Oliveira, man, he came out, and the way he was swinging those head kicks and some of his punches, he must be one of the hardest hitters in lightweight or in the sport in general. Like, I don't even know how to... I don't even know, man. That shit just blew my mind. Charles Oliveira landed a head kick over the guard twice, and both of them looked like they hurt Benny really bad. Benny looked like he was out of it instantly. And then we have Amanda Nunes dominating Irina Aldana. I apologize to everybody because I was so confident in Irina Aldana being the next Mexican champ and pulling off an upset. She is nothing like Alexa Grasso, nothing like Brandon Moreno. I'm never picking her again. Amanda Nunes, though, she looked great. She looked like a dude swinging punches on a female, because it's really how Amanda Nunes fights work. It looks like a dude beating up a girl. And I don't mean because of how she looks. The way she throws punches is actually scary. Like, I wouldn't want to fight her as a man. But Amanda Nunes retires as the double champ. I mean, it's kind of a faux double champ because featherweight in women's does not exist. I thought that Amanda would kind of gas herself out trying to finish Irina in the first two rounds. She would notice that Irina was too tough, end up gassing, and then getting TKO'd like in the fourth or the third. I was really thinking that would happen, but Irina Aldana just did not do anything. She didn't even start fighting until probably like the last round. And by then she had already had her ass beaten so thoroughly. I knew that on the ground Amanda was going to have a huge advantage, but I was really hoping that Irina would expect that and be vehemently defending anytime it was going to get to the ground. But she didn't do that, and you know what? That's tough. I will never, ever, ever pick her in a big fight again. I was really putting a lot on the line for her, and I mean, I put my slick prediction rate on the line, so that's tough. Moving down the card, though, Mike Malott got an amazing finish over Adam Fuggett in the second round. First round was competitive. I would still say it was Mike Malott's round, but in the second, he lands a beautiful, like, double hook combo, drops Adam Fuggett, and the second he drops him, he jumps on a nasty arm and guillotine, finishes the job. Mike Malott, man, I mean, capitalize on him being a star right now. I mean, not a star, but like an up-and-coming star, especially for Canada. He had a great post-fight press conference. I mean, a post-fight interview. So capitalize on all this. Let's give him a good fight against another welterweight that's not ranked, someone like Li Jingliang or D-Rod or someone along those lines. Let's get him another good win outside the rankings. Then we have Nate the Train taking on Dan Ige. I really wanted Nate the Train to win. I picked him just because I'm a ride or die. But even in my prediction video, I said, honestly, this is a fight that 9 times out of 10, I would think Ige would win. And it did kind of look like that watching it live. They would be going back and forth for the whole round. And then at the very end of the round, for the first two, Dan Ige would drop Nate the Train bad. In the second round, I believe it was, the next time that he dropped him, it looked like he almost finished the fight, which, low-key, I had a bad feeling might happen. Luckily, Nate the Train stays in it, and in the third round, he has a great third round and was kind of dominating in the clinch. It was really looking like if there was even one more round of that, he might have been able to get Dan Ige out of there. Unfortunately, my man didn't win this fight, so he's not going to be put in those 5 rounders like we all kind of want him to see. And then we have Chris Curtis versus Nassourdine Mavov, a fight that should have been on the main card, and it ended really unceremoniously. It was just all bad. Nassourdine was winning the first round and kind of cruising to a decision. I mean, I guess I can't really say that because we didn't get to see round 2 or 3 really because of a headbutt. Ends up making a giant cut under Chris Curtis's eye. This is now 2 fights in a row where he's been headbutted and it fucked up the result. And he was trying to protest, but he also, like, at the very end said that he can't see. So, I don't know. It was just unfortunate all around. I don't know if they're even going to do this rematch because it did kind of look like Nassourdine was just schooling him. But in a 5-rounder, I would really take Curtis all day. So, I mean, there's that. Last fight that I want to talk about, though, Steve Erceg came in and took out the number 10 ranked flyweight, David Dvorak, in his first fight in the UFC. So he's jumping in here. Now he's ranked, and he's getting to fight up in the top 10 maybe even someone close to the top 5 now. Like, that's kind of crazy. I feel like this is going to be a bigger news story for the MMA world coming up these next few months, especially whenever his next fight's announced, because we love shit like that. But I'm just going to keep this reaction video short and sweet. I love you guys. I'm going to be putting a lot more content out this week, so just stay tuned on the channel. I'll catch y'all.